ask you something? Have you ever noticed how you can wake up in a great mood and one conversation with the wrong person steals your entire day? Yeah, well, I've decided I'm not trading my peace anymore. Period. Good morning, be lighters. It's funny because when they be downloading my shorts, they say V-lighters. What? It's the B-lighters. Don't be messing it up now. Do not mess it up. It's the B-lighters. Yes, the B-lighters. Hope you're having a fabulous start of the day. Hope you're having a blessed day. You know what's weird to me is that when I first got here in Texas, it seemed like I seen love everywhere. Like love and friendly people. That's what I seen. And I asked God, are you taking the wool off, or are you, I don't know, or am I jading myself? I don't know. But now when I look at people and they look at me, I see that hatred. I see anger and frowns and what is going on? What is that? I want the blinders back. I want to see the friendly people. I want to see the happy people. I do not want to see hatred. I don't want to see that. That's not what I want to see. I really don't want to see that. But honestly, there's a lot of hateful things going on in the world. And I see it heading in a direction that I don't want it to head into. And so I asked, Lord, have your way. This really is the last and ending times of the world. And it's an evil world. And things have really changed. And a people that feel like that they are superior over another people is completely bizarre. It's bizarre. We all have blood. We all are the same inside. So what makes you feel like you're better? And then to the point where you hate and you want to harm people. Lord, help today. Jesus, have your way in that. I know you are not pleased with that. The reason why I said that, I just seen somebody and it just seemed like they were just looking like, it's sad. It really is. Good morning, B-lighters. It's that moment when you forgot you had an appointment, so you went in the office, dropped everything off, and came on back. Yeah, that's me right now. So now I'm not rushing because I'm like, baby, we gonna get there when we get there. Okay? It's that kind of, man, it's Monday. Hey, I guess it's better than just being in the office. So I can't complain. Just wanted to talk about, no I don't. I was going to talk about the new evidence that came up, and I mean, I have so many mixed emotions. I feel so many things about it. I say it to my grandchildren. I say it to every child. You got to be careful who you calling a friend. Everybody does not like you. They might pretend for the sake of somebody else, but you know when somebody don't like you. There's vibes. There's feelings. Those things are not to be ignored. Do not ignore those feelings. Do not ignore when somebody cuts their eyes, or when you say something, you turn around and look at them and they be like, those are clear indicators that that person or group of people don't like you. So don't make any plans with those people. Don't go any place with those people. She is staring at me and I'm staring at her back. But anyway, don't make any plans with those people. Keep yourself safe. Pay attention to the signs. If somebody is always coming at you, but they saying they're playing, like, I'm just playing, man, loosen up. Or, girl, I'm just playing. No, they're saying what they want to say. We have to become more wiser. I'm watching my words. We have to become wiser. Where friends, so-called friends, are concerned. We have to use judgment. We have to pray about it. Like, they're not going to just straight out say, I don't like you. I wish they would. That's why, honestly, when there's a racist or somebody that just straight out let me know, like, I don't like you. I'm like, cool. I appreciate when someone straight out and be like, I just don't like you. So then I know how to act accordingly. Cool. I know how to move forward accordingly. I won't be smiling in your face knowing you don't like me. So thank you for giving me the heads up that you don't care for me. You won't even have to worry about me. I'll act like you don't even exist in the world. And we can be cool like that. I mean, it ain't no attitude, no hate. If we work together, we'll still be able to work together. We'll do the minimal conversation and that'll be it. But all that smiling in your face, talking and joking with you, I won't do that. And I don't expect you to, knowing that you don't like me. Okay? So people need to stop being fake, 1. 2, we need to be more discerning of people and how they feel about us. Me, I could tell when somebody don't really like me. I could tell when they talking about me behind my back. Oh, I'm prophetic, baby. I'm prophetic, baby. I can tell. I may not have not one conversation with you about it. I may not have not one conversation with you about it. That is glaring. But I know. It's like, note to self. Most of the time it's so funny though. And I thank God for this thing that happens. Most of the time when people are like talking about me bad, either I'll catch them and they don't even know I heard them say some stuff, or somebody will just straight out tell me. The last time it happened in the office, somebody came up to me and said, people that you think are your friends are not your friends. So I want you to be careful. And I said, say no more. I know exactly what you're talking about and who you're talking about. You don't have to say not one more thing. What I will say to you is thank you. I said thank you. And I gave him a hug because I knew exactly who they were talking about immediately. I knew. First of all, because my discernment was all over that thing. It was all over that thing. Ooh, that was country. But anyway, it was all over it. So they didn't even have to say anything. Baby, I was already knowing. Okay. But it always works out like that for me, and I praise God for that. That either a person will tell me or I'll overhear them saying something. And when I overhear them saying something, I could go in there and bust them out and be all like, I don't like you either, blah, 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 blah. I could do all of that, but for what? For what? At this age and time in my life, I'm zero stress, baby, or minimal stress at the, I try. but minimal stress. So why give you the satisfaction? Uh-oh, I'm trying to get the glare out. So why give you the satisfaction? Never, never give you the satisfaction. I'm just not going to do that. But I will take a very good note. And you will notice a difference in me. I'll be as cool as a cat. But I don't trust you not one bit. I won't put myself in your hands. I won't do that. Because it's not wise for me to do that. So, especially my babies out there, we got to become wiser in who we call friends and what we do with people. Make sure you know the love, that you're loved, even with family members. Like, make sure you're loved before you make plans to do and go out of the country and do all these things with people. Them signs are there. Let's be wise together and make better decisions than who we just let in our life. Our life depends on it. Our very lives depend on it. I heard a sermon that rings so true. It says that, one second, Popo. He behind me, but still. What I was saying is, I heard a sermon that said when you come around, you instantly set people's demons off. And it's just something about you they don't like. Their demons are irritated by the God that is in you. They can sense the God that is in you right away. And this makes so much sense for me because when I was a kid, I used to be like, what I do? Why that person don't like me? Like, what's wrong? Like, why? I don't understand. I did not understand. But I so understand now. I understand. As a kid, I was irritating their demons. I was irritating that stuff that was inside of them. I loved God then. I ain't saying I was perfect, because baby, I was not. When I was younger, I was more reserved and coolest. When I got a young adult, that I decided to experiment and, express myself. Yeah, that kind of thing. Just crazy. But anyway, yeah. Even people, like I said, in my family just seem irritated by me and after me. Like, why? I really had an uncle that he didn't like me. Everything I did, he had a problem with. And I used to be like, what did I do to him? Why is he tripping? Like, what is the problem? Like, I really, really, really did not understand what the issue was. I really didn't. But now that I'm older, I know. Now that I have a closer picture of what his soul was like, unfortunately, I know. But when I got older, like in high school and stuff, when they didn't like me, I was like, oh well, I don't like you either. That was back then. That if you didn't like me, I didn't like you. Baby, that's just what it was. I'm glad now that if you don't like me, I can be like, I don't like you either. However, I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to be like, I don't like you. I'm just going to do my thing. I'm just going to do my thing. That's it. And whatever you do is whatever you do. Period. Period.
Has his hand on you, you become a target. Somebody can't stand you Because when you walk in a room, the power of the Holy Spirit is immediately challenging any power of darkness that is in the room. You know, sometimes it come across like, people don't like me, people don't like me. Don't get it confused. They don't know you, but their spirit knows the spirit that is in you. And the spirit that is in you is a spirit that intimidates every spirit of the enemy. I don't care if it's a witch, a sorcerer, I don't care, a necromancer, I don't care who it is. When God's spirit moves in a place, the waves have to part. Demons have to move. You ain't got to cast out any demons. All you got to do is walk in a room full of the Holy Ghost. And immediately you have become an enemy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, be lighters. Good morning. Hope you're having a great start of the day. Hope that you got a smile on your face. Hope that whatever you plan today, that you accomplish that today. And I pray the same for myself. Anyway, just wanted to pop in and say good morning and say our decree. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I will make a joyful noise unto the Lord. All ye land. Rise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon we. All right, guys. Bye. The Lord has called me into a fast. First of all, I'm on GLP-1, of course. And not of course, but I'm on GLP-1. And so I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, you know, the side effects are strong when I don't eat. So I can't necessarily just fast the way I normally would. But Lord, I want to honor you. So can you tell me how you want me to fast? Can you talk to me and let me know what works? What will you honor, you know? And so he spoke to me, and he has called me on a 7-day fast to change my life. And I am inviting you on this same 7-day fast, starting today, that will change your life. 7 days, starting today. And here's the fast. No TV. 0. None. Don't even touch it. Don't turn it on for music. Don't turn it on for ambiance. No TV. No TV at all. And no social media. Okay, and so, like for myself, I post on social media. And we know what, right? You got to be consistent. You'll mess the algorithm up if you're not posting correctly on these channels, right? So, he has allowed me. I hate to pull up next to somebody that just pulled up. Hold on. So, he has allowed me to post, but not be on social media. I just have to post it, and that's it. So, the same for you. If you're a creator and you need to post what you need to post, but don't get caught up looking. Post, and that's it. So, no TV, no posting for 7 whole days, and watch what the Lord does. He's going to do some things for you, and he's going to do some things for me. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye. You guys, something interesting just happened, and I just want to share it with you. One of my coworkers was in a horrible mood today, and starting off, I can tell that I wasn't in the best kind of, because I want to give this some context by saying Satan knows how to get under your skin. He knows who to send and how to do it. So anyway, when I'm the type of person that, like, in the morning I like to come to my desk, you know, drink my iced coffee, check my emails, and then I'm ready to go, right? Right when I got off the elevator, sweet lady, sweet lady. She's a sweet lady, but she had more conversation and, you know, than I was ready for this morning. That's what I'll say. She had more sweet conversation, just personal sweet conversation. She was sharing something, which I absolutely don't mind that at all. But it was very early. I'm trying to get to work on time, and I mean, I was already on time, but if I stand out there talking to you for 10-15 minutes, then, you know, it appears as if I'm later than I am, you know, because I was there. But I appeased her for about 10 minutes, and then I was like, let me get in here. So that was one thing, and I was just a little bit like, oh my God, you know, just a little bit. But then my coworker, there was a couple of things that happened, and she just went off the handle. And she's one of those type of people that will be completely rude, just nasty, just ugh. She will be like that. That is who she is. So she started off okay, and then she got busy with it. And I was trying to not let it affect me. But the more it happened, the more things that happened. It was about 4 or 5 little things that happened. It started to just really affect my mood. And I felt myself just in a bad mood. Just like, Rawr. And then I had to go with her. I didn't have to. But I was scheduled to go with her somewhere, and it just made sense for us to share cars. But I told you the fast starts today. So no negativity. None of that, right? And I'm already praying, got an earphone in my ear, trying to listen to gospel music, trying to claim my day back, And so all I can think about is how I'm going to be in a car with this lady with this bad mood. And she likes to complain about a lot of stuff. How am I going to keep my mood? How am I going to reclaim my day in the car with her? And she gets offended if she's like, well, we got to go to the same 2 different places together, so we might as well ride together. She gets offended. So I was just sitting there eating my lunch like, how can I do this? Like, I'm really trying to reclaim my mood. And on top of that, I sent my other co-worker a message like, you know, be careful when you come in, it's a little hot in here. In other words, it's getting a little hot in here, so just prepare yourself. And when she came in, she was like, oh, I'm just trying to be positive. Okay. Keep that energy. Because I am too. And all the time too. All the time. So anyway, so I was sitting eating my food like, you're a grown woman. God is holding you responsible for your mood. This is your fast. What are you going to do? So I just was like, I'll meet you there. So now I am listening to music, de-stressing. I'm reclaiming my day. I'm going to see her at the store. Then we're going to go to another store. But the whole time I get to be positive in my car. I get to create my own mood and my own spirit. Exhale. So that's how I get to do that. And I'm really proud of myself that I just didn't fall into what somebody else wanted. It was more important what I wanted And that is to reclaim my day. That is to reclaim my mood. So the first thing I got in the car, I was like, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. Help me to be a better steward of my day and my time. Help me to not trade, to not let someone else's mood become my mood. Because clearly that's what I did. But it was really her reaction, and she was, nasty, and I was already at a disadvantage and not ready for it because I didn't get to have my coffee. And let me mention, before I could even have my coffee and breakfast, my boss he came in, and he's been MIA for a while, but he came in and he was like, oh, I want to change things up. I want you to do double your visits and change your focus here. So that was another thing. Double visits. Now, that I did feel a ways because this is the same boss that is, with these 300, with these rising rates in gas, very much rising rates in gas. This is the same boss that is trying to pay, not even trying, he's paying me 2024 rates for mileage. Okay, this is the same boss. So I'm like, he wants to double my visits and not pay me, even though it's already tight. And so you want to pay me, unfair wages and double the visits. So that was step number 2. After the sweet lady who took my time at the elevator with her stories before I could have my coffee, it was him next, doubling my visits and not paying me enough. Okay. So then when I went into him and I was like, oh, well, since you want to double my visits, then can you make sure you update the spreadsheet with the new rates? And you know what he told me? He told me there's a way to claim all your losses from work on your taxes. Yeah, there's a sheet, blah, blah, here, and you can just add it in there and get it back on your taxes. I was like, I don't want to do that. I prefer not to do that. I said, I'm drowning here. I was like, gas prices is $3.50, and with us doubling them, that's not including my wear and tear on my car and things like that. I was like, I prefer not to do that on that end. And he just looks at me. So in other words, he's not changing it, but yet he wants to double it. So I was already feeling that. So that was step 2. And then step 3, 4, 5, and 6 was my coworker with her attitude. I mean, she was, is that on the calendar? Is that this? Well, where's this and where's that? I'm like, girl, I don't work for you, and I got my own stuff I'm doing. Mind your manners. Mind your manners. But I'm just trying to keep it all cool. I'm just trying to keep it all. There's a drone. That's the police drone. Anyway, so I'm trying, but there are different odds against me. And that's why I said the devil knows how to send people to push your buttons. He knows that I'm fasting today. And so he wants me, what? He wants me in a crappy mood. He wants me to defer my benefits of fasting. So he sent all of that today. And as a matter of fact, I'm not going to give him credit for all of that. I'm just going to say he know what he doing. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just like, Jesus, help me here. So I really prayed, help me to be a better steward of my time, of my spirit, of my attitude. Help me to not take on other people's burdens. Help me to take the helmet, the breastplate, all of that. Help me, Lord, to put that on and not exchange it when other people come with their stuff. Like, I just got cut off in the car just now. Just now. Somebody just cut me off. Somebody in the back of me just now is on my butt. They're riding. It's not going to get worse. I'm not going to allow it to get worse. They're not going to send me off of my chariot. No, I'm not coming off my chariot to fondle around with you guys in the field. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to allow it to happen. I'm going to stay in a good mood. I'm going to find my good mood, and then I'm going to stay there for the rest of the day no matter what happens. I'm going to reclaim my day by every means. And I told the Lord, I don't trade my mood for someone else's mood. And if you think about it, that's what we're doing. When we let somebody else affect our day and, knock us off our rocker, and we join them in a bad mood, we're trading moods. I don't trade my mood. I don't trade my talents. I don't trade anything with Satan. I'm not trading not anything with Satan. He gets nothing. Absolutely nothing from me. And I do mean that. So I pray to the Lord, help me to be a better steward of my emotions, my time, my spirit. Help me to be a better steward. And sometimes, guys, that's what we have to do. Take it to the Lord so He can help us to be a better steward. I feel my good mood coming back. I just needed a second. 1, to air it out and talk about it. 2, to be centered with my intentions and what I'm doing with my intentions and my time. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to be a better steward of my time, of my intentions, and I invite you guys to do the same. And let's enjoy this fast. Let's take it on with our whole hearts and do the best we can with our time, with our intentions. Absolutely. All right, guys, take on your day and have a fabulous day. Have a fabulous day.